there was a girl named Cinderella. She lived with her... Excuse me, did I say the girl's name was Rapunzel?
Oh no, but I thought...
Her name is Cinderella. It says so right here.
Oh yeah, Cinderella, cool stepmother, evil stepsisters. I know all about that.
Hey Rapunzel, you can drag the hair back up. Well, like you said, you know all about Cinderella. She had to spend her days scrubbing and cleaning when what she really wanted to do was enjoy the beautiful kingdom and surf the internet. It doesn't say anything here about surfing the internet.
I don't care what it says. I like to surf the net and play video games and...
Okay. The point is, she was stuck inside cleaning all day, and this is her story.
I want those floors to sparkle, Cinderella.
Yes, stepmother.
And when you finish that, you can do my math homework.
Yes, Esmeralda.
And when you finish that, you can polish my bowling trophy.
Yes, Ethel.
Hey, what about Bob? Now, I'm absolutely sure there's nobody in here named Bob. Wait, stop! I know I'm here somewhere. Here it is, the story of Twinderella. Twinderella?
Yes, you see, if you only tell him about Cinderella, you're only telling him half the story. I'm here to tell the other half, the story of Bob. Bob lived with his evil stepfather and cruel stepbrothers. They made him work in the house all day. And what he really wanted to do is, well, see for yourself.
I want that sweater you knit to fit me perfectly, Bob.
Yes, stepfather.
And when you finish that, organize my sock drawer.
Yes, Egbert.
When you finish that, you put alphabetize the recipe box, refinish the living room floor, replace the window panes in the bedroom, and make a dried herb wreath for Martha Stewart living.
Yes, Mortimer.
I wish I could go hang out in the chat room.
I'll give you a chat room. Get to work on that math homework.
I wish I'd go outside and play baseball.
Baseball? Why nobody can play baseball like my Egbert and Mortimer. Least of all you.
But Mortimer hasn't hit all season, and Egbert hasn't caught a single fly ball.
The umpires are blind.
The sun was in my eyes.
Come on, boys. We don't want to be there for the game. Not you, Bob. You still have those socks organized. When you finish that, you can go cut some firewood.
But we have a gas furnace. See, things weren't looking very well for Bob.
Or for Cinderella.
Until one day.
I beg your pardon?
Until one day. That's how it always goes in fairy tales. Things were miserable for Cinderella and Bob until one day.
Yeah, so why don't you just skip to one day?
You want us to skip to one day?
Yes! Well, we'll need help from all of you if we're going to skip that far. Let's try. Cinderella.
And Bob?
Yes, Cinderella and Bob are very sad.
Until one day. Why don't you kids get out of the way? This show's taking on a life of its own. Sure, so long as we can come back.
We'll be listening from backstage.
Call us if you need us. Delivery for Mrs. Cruel Stepmother. Would that be you, young lady?
No, but I can sign for it.
You'll do no such thing. Go outside and rotate the tires of my Suburban.
Let me guess, you must be Mrs. Cruel Stepmother.
How did you know?
Delivery for you, man, from the Royal Palace from Witchwood Under Ooze.
Witchwood Under Ooze? Why, thank you. Girls, come quickly from Witchwood Under Ooze.
Witchwood Under Ooze? What is it?
It's the capital of the kingdom, silly. You really study your geography. Get on the floor where you belong, Cinderella. Read it to us, Mother. Mrs. Cruel Stepmother and her evil girls are cordially invited to a ball in honor of the birthday of Princess Petunia. Saturday night, 8 o'clock. Regrets only. I regret that I can't get this brush out of my hair.
I regret that I have painful bunions on my feet.
A ball! Awesome! I can't wait!
Excuse me, Cinderella. I'm sorry to interrupt your beautiful dancing. But did you pay attention to the invitation? It's addressed to Miss Cruel Stepmother and her evil girls. Are you evil?
I really don't think so.
She couldn't be evil if she tried. I'm sorry, Cinderella. I guess you'll just have to stay home and program the VCR. Now, girls, we have a lot of shopping to do. We're going to be ready by Saturday night.
I need to go to the Gap and the Bath and Body Works.
And Limited 2 in Abercrombie.
Did you hear that? Princess Petunia is having a birthday ball. And she's invited all the young ladies in the kingdom.
Well, not quite all, not Cinderella.
Of course not Cinderella. That was sort of the plot. Cinderella got invited and went along with her cruel stepsisters.
The stepmother is cruel and stepsisters are evil.
Whatever. My point is, if Cinderella just gets invited to the ball, there'll be no fairy godmother.
Shh,
They don't know about the fairy godmother yet.
Oh, I'm sure. Like they haven't read Cinderella.
But what about Bob? He doesn't care anything about going to a ball.
That's right. What we need is some plots of element. Hey, wake up! How about some plots of element here? Oh, sorry. How's this?
We're Punzo, down your long hair! No, that's not right. Sleeping Beauty, come to your rescue.
No.
Meow meow on the wall?
No.
Oh, I know, look, here comes Lou, the UPS guy at Bob's house.
Now that's more like it.
Hello, is anyone here? Actually, everyone's here. I just thought it increased dramatic attention if everyone didn't show up right away.
Well, I have a lot of deliveries tonight today, so I'd appreciate it.
Okay.
Does he expect me to find Fennel at this time of year?
Mr. Evil Stepfather?
No, I'm Bob. Mr. Evil Stepfather is my evil stepfather.
Well, whoever you are, could you sign for this letter delivery from Witchwood under Ooze?
I'll take that.
Someone still has to sign for it.
Sign for this letter, Bob. You know I'm far too busy.
Apparently, they didn't teach him how to write his name at the Evil Academy.
Boys, come inside for a minute. It's a letter from Witchwood under Ooze.
What is it? A tax notice or credit card offer?
Do we have overdue library books?
Perhaps you ought to let Bob read it. He could use a practice with his public speaking.
In celebration of Prince Percy's birthday, Mr. Evil Stepfather and his cruel boys are invited to an all-kingdom baseball game, Saturday night, 8 o'clock. Please bring your own gloves and cleats. Regrets only. I regret that I always run the bases backwards.
I regret that I never learned to catch a fly ball.
A baseball game? Hot dog! I can hardly wait.
Just a minute there, mister. Doesn't it say Mr. Evil Stepfather and his cruel boys?
Yes.
And are you cruel?
Once I saw a Mexican cat stuck in a tree.
When I knock down kids at school, Bob helps them right back up.
Sorry, my boy, but you are not cruel. You'll just have to stay home and floss my dentures. Boys, suit up.
And I think I'll go mad. Cinderella, do that.
Now can I say nothing, fairy godmother?
If you don't, this play is going to get boring in a hurry.
All right, you can send her out, but you have to start sobbing first, Cinderella.
Whatever you say.
What's wrong, my child?
Don't make me explain. The audience has already had to sit through it once.
In that case, let's get down to business. What are you, about a size 10?
About that.
Good. Now, do you have any small animals I can enchant? If I'm going to get you to Witchwood under Ooze dressed for the ball by 8 o'clock, I'm going to need some help.
Esmeralda has some gerbils she's using for a science experiment.
Perfect. Let's go get them.
Fairy godfather? Fairy godfather? Fairy godfather, you're on.
I ain't putting no wings on, that's fine.
Okay, forget about the fairy part. Just be the godfather, but get on stage.
Oh my God, son. What is it that has caused you such sadness?
You're supposed to be crying.
Oh, sorry.
Try again.
Oh my God, son. What is it that has caused you such sadness? Prince Percy's hosting a baseball game, Godfather, and I'm not allowed to go. This Prince, you want that I should take care of him for you? No, I like the Prince. It's just, well, I was wondering if maybe you can enchant some animals, and they could help me in making me a bass player for him. And then you can cast a spell over some produce and maybe turn it into a carriage that would take me to Witchwood under Ooze. You kidding me? He's gotta be kidding with me, right? 'Cause if he ain't kidding with me, we've got a problem here.
He wants to go to a ball game.
You wanna go to a ball game? Do I want to go to a ball game? Isn't that what I just asked you? Well, yes, of course I want to go. If you want to go to a ball game, that is no problem. I will take you to a ball game. But I ain't doing no enchantment, and I ain't messing with no produce. Well, if you're none other way. Vinny! Nick! Bob, I would like you to meet Vinny, my personal tailor, and Nick, my chauffeur.
Very pleased to make your acquaintance, Mr. Bob.
Likewise.
What can we do for you, Mr. Bob?
He needs a baseball uniform.
Who do you like, kid? The Mets or the Yankees?
The Witchwood under Ooze Royals, sir.
No kidding?
I'll have to take a few measurements, Mr. Bob. Will you be requiring a hat?
Yes, sir.
A glove?
Absolutely.
How about sneakers?
Sneakers and socks, sir.
Have you ever seen anything like that?
What is it?
This kid has the biggest feet I've ever seen in my life.
You got a problem with that?
No, sir, no problem. Come with us, Mr. Bob. We'll let you suit it up.
Have you heard anything like this? I know. One man sitting there enjoying being the victim of a medical experiment conducted by a cruel stepsister.
Actually, she's an evil stepsister.
Whatever. In the next minute, I'm expected to sell a ball down and jag a pumpkin all the way to Witch Under Ooze. To be fair, Witch Under Ooze is just over there in the shadows.
Does this concern you? This doesn't concern you.
Sorry.
So you have the pumpkin?
Couldn't you just walk to Witch Under Ooze? That girl says it's just over there.
You're missing the point. She has to make an entrance, and you can't make an entrance on foot.
Yeah, and arriving a pumpkin make a real good impression.
An enchanted pumpkin.
Potato.
Here's the dish rag I told you about, Fairy Godmother. Can these enchanted gerbils really turn it into a beautiful ball gown?
Oh, sure. We can do anything. We're gerbils. While we're at it, why don't we enchant Prince Percy so he falls in love with you?
Yeah, we'll enchant the pigs outside so they can fly.
Don't worry, Cinderella. When I wave my wands, you'll be ready for the ball. And if these two gerbils won't take you, I'll just put them in the cage with Ethel's pet python.
Good evening, Miss Cinderella. I'll be your gerbil this evening. Can I get you anything besides the bell gun and the carriage?
Well, I've always wanted a pair of glass slippers.
Glass slippers? Is she out of her mind?
Shh, remember the python?
Yes, glass slippers. Why, they look splendid on you.
All right, everybody backstage.
Can't you just zap me right here?
I don't think so. First of all, I have to zap you out of what you're wearing right now. Do you want that to happen here, in front of everybody?
No, I get your point.
All right, you two, go see if you can help Cinderella out. But how good are your snake charming skills?
Bye.
See ya. And you all just sit tight. We'll have the new and improved Cinderella back in a flash. Bip,
baseball game. Right! I forgot to tell him about the midnight thing.
Well, that was somewhat embarrassing. Oh, at least Cinderella is on her way to the ball. Goodness gracious, I forgot to tell her about what happens at midnight.
It's not fair. He gets to play baseball and I have to spend my birthday at a stupid dance. Everybody knows I'm the best pitcher in the kingdom.
Well, all the most beautiful girls in the kingdom are coming to my house, and I have to spend the night on the pitcher's mound. I want to get on the dance floor and show them my moves.
Children, there's a simple solution to this problem.
What?
Well, I'm not sure that is. There's a simple solution, isn't there, dear?
Honestly, sometimes I wonder how you ever get your shoes tied, much less run a kingdom.
I tie his shoes for him, Your Majesty.
Yes, he does them in double knots every morning, so I don't.
That's nice, dear. The solution to the children's problem is that Percy shall spend part of the evening at the dance, and Petunia shall spend part of the evening playing baseball.
But don't they need a royal decree to do that, dear?
You're the king, Roger. You can issue a royal decree.
You're right, I can. Well then, I've solved the problem. You may thank me now, children.
Thank you, Mother.
You're welcome, children. Attendance!
Are we going somewhere?
To prepare for the ball, Your Majesty, the Duke need tie shoes with extra care.
Very well, off we go. Fanfare, please.
Hey, buddy, is the baseball game started yet?
My name is not Buddy. My name is Percy. And no, the game hasn't started yet. It begins at 8.
My watch is set for Josie time. There a clock in this place?
Right next to you, sir. Now, if you'll excuse me, I want to get to the baseball field before my father throws out the first pitch.
I must run my godson before this midnight, or we will have a serious problem here, in which I will not be pleased.
Excuse me, sir. Can you tell me if the ball has begun? I'm searching for my goddaughter.
You too? I myself am looking for my godson to warn him about the midnight thing.
What a remarkable coincidence. I must warn my goddaughter of what will happen at midnight. I still can't believe I didn't tell her about the midnight thing.
Yeah, I feel pretty stupid myself for not warning my godson.
How do they know what will happen at midnight when the clock strikes 12?
They got to know what will happen at midnight when the clock strikes 12. When the magic is through, there'll be nothing to do but get home just as fast as they can.
For more surely always the banner shall go 12.
could be nothing to tell them what happens when the clock strikes 12. We have to find them to tell them what happens when the clock strikes 12. When that dinger goes long and that last final gong is an echo that's fading away. They had better be well on their way by the stroke of 12. Yes, they had better be well on their way by the stroke of 12. Yes, they had better be well on their way by the stroke of 12.
It's too bad there are no narrators around. They could have told the children for us.
Well, I always say, there's no use crying over non-dairy, soy-based milk flavor product. We best go and find the children.
I'm right behind you. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to 9 innings of excitement here at the Royal Palace. Tell us, King Roger, what will be the key to this game?
I think everything will depend on how the first pitch is thrown out.
And what about you, the Earl of Duke? The princess hit the winning run in the last game. Can she do it again?
Well, what the team really needs to work on is defense. Only if they had a good shortstop.
I play shortstop.
You can't come to this ball game. You're supposed to be home darning my socks.
And doing my income tax.
Doing something about my ring around the collar.
Wait a minute. Who are you anyway?
I'm Bob, Majesty. I'm the greatest shortstop you've ever seen.
But Your Majesty, he can't play unless he lives in the kingdom.
I do live in the kingdom. I live with Mortimer, Egbert, and my cruel stepfather.
Evil stepfather. I'm your evil stepfather. It's not that hard to remember.
If he lives in the kingdom, then he's allowed to play. It's invitations to all the young men in the kingdom.
You play shortstop, huh?
That's right.
Good. You're on my team. Let's get this game started.
Announcing them as Evil Ethel and her equally evil sister Esmeralda, accompanied by their mother, Mrs. Cruel Stepmother. Princess Petunia, how lovely to see you.
I wish I could say the same, Madam Stepmother, but you know, no one is more loathed here at the court than your cruel self.
Unless perhaps it is your evil daughters. You are too kind, Your Majesty. What does loathed mean? It means, what does loathed mean?
I don't know, but it must be something pretty wonderful for the princess to say to us.
Announcing, who did you say she was? I don't know. I've never seen her before. Well, announcing a beautiful young woman whom we have never seen before, who arrives in a pumpkin-shaped carriage pulled by a giant gerbil. Giant gerbil's gross!
Giant gerbil's cool. Where is the young lady?
Here, Your Majesty, and I wish you a very happy birthday.
Cinderella! I see someone does know who you are. Welcome, Cinderella. A beautiful name for a beautiful young lady.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
You're not supposed to be here. You're supposed to be home oiling my bicycle chain.
And scrubbing out my fishbowl.
And sharpening my nail clippers.
Silence! Do you live in Cinderella?
Yes, Your Majesty.
My invitation was to all the young ladies in the kingdom, and Cinderella is clearly a lady. Come join the dance.
Well, I never.
No, and I don't suppose you ever will. Musicians, let the dancing begin. Can you believe it? A boy actually asked Cinderella to dance.
He must have taken pity on her. I'm sure the only reason no one asked us to dance is because they're too intimidated by our beauty.
They're just afraid we would say no. That kind of rejection is the sky of life.
It's sad, really. They must be dying to ask us. The princess herself said we're the most loathed young ladies in the kingdom.
Cinderella may be dancing now, but she'll never be loathed the way we are.
It's the 7th inning stretch and we've come to join the dance.
Welcome, brother. You must tell me, who's that handsome young man?
That's our new shortstop.
Can he play?
So far, he's done 3 double plays against those two.
I think I'm in love.
Now you must tell me, who is that remarkable young lady over there?
Her name is Cinderella. Twinderella, and apparently she breeds giant gerbils.
Can she dance?
So far, she's danced the waltz, the jitterbug, the mambo, the macarena, the tango, and the tarantella.
I think I'm in love. But why does she just stand there? Why doesn't she dance?
You haven't asked her yet, Your Majesty.
May I have this dance?
I trust that Princess Petunia has her cleats on.
Absolutely.
Then let's play ball.
Well, boys, I see you have managed to find dance partners this time.
Would you believe it, Father? Not only is Ethel beautiful, but she is nearly as evil as you are.
She couldn't be as wonderfully evil as Esmeralda. She stepped on my foot with spiked heels every time we took a step.
Well, Ethel bit my nose and I held her close.
Esmeralda pulled my hair.
Ethel picked my pocket.
I feel so happy my boys are in love.
Father, what about you? We saw you dancing as well.
Boys, I've met a woman who's almost as cruel as I am evil. In just 5 minutes, she punched me in the stomach, called me a nincompoop, and said she could make my life miserable.
Father, that's wonderful!
I never thought I would know such love. Come on, boys, we don't want to be late for the game.
Are you sure you can play with those glass slippers on?
With you cheering for me, I can play in it even if my slippers are made of... Well, honestly, I can't think of anything worse than glass.
Excuse me, miss. Might I have a word?
Why, certainly. You go ahead, Percy. I'll be there in a moment. What is it?
I forgot to tell you the most important thing. At midnight, the spell wears off. You have to leave by then, or your dress will turn to rags, and the coach will be a pumpkin again.
Hello? Do you honestly think I don't know that? I'm Cinderella. Everyone knows that Cinderella's enchantment ends at midnight. It's the oldest fairy tale in the book.
Oh, sorry. I didn't realize. You only have a few more minutes to play ball.
That's all that time will need. Hey, Percy, wait up.
You mean you can dance like that and you play baseball?
The dancing is make your parents happy. What I really love is pinch hitting in a bottom of the night.
I've heard you hit a grand slam at last year's park.
Well, Prince Percy tells me you know slouch yourself. I always knew that if I ever, well, you know, that I would be with the shortstop.
What do you mean, Petunia?
You know, my dear, I don't know when the children
got the sky out. Give me a curveball.
No,
Why not?
because I don't have a curveball.
Well, then give me your fastball, slider, or knuckleball.
I don't have any of those either.
Well, just get over the plate. Bob can't hit. It's a truly exciting game, ladies and gentlemen. Prince Percy's team is down by 1 run with 2 outs to go in the bottom of the 9th. Bob has a full count. He swings, and it's a base hit into shallow center field. The tying run is on first base.
Princess, princess, princess.
The crowd is chanting the Princess Petunia as her pitch hitter, and here she comes, striding to the plate.
It looks like the princess might win the game again.
Don't be silly. Cinderella is going to win the game.
What makes you say that?
Have you looked at the program? The play is called Twinderella, not Twinder Princess. The main character is always the one to hit the home run.
What play?
I fear for the nobility in this country. I really do. I only hope the prince marries Cinderella soon.
Here comes the pitch. Princess swings, and it's a long ball. Way back, way back. It's off the wall. Bob slides into third, and the princess is safe at second. It's stand up double for the princess. Well, this is an unusual move. It seems Prince Percy is taking himself out and putting in Cinderella, and she'll be batting in. And get this, ladies and gentlemen, glass slippers.
You see? Cinderella has to be the one to win the game.
All I see is that the prince is in so much love that he's willing to throw the game just to get his girlfriend up at bat.
Time out! Time out! Stop! Stop! Call time out! I must speak to my godson.
I thought I told you not to bother me here.
I must tell you something very important. You must leave this party by midnight.
Midnight? What is it? Some sort of enchantment that'll wear off when clock strikes for final time?
Enchantment? No! Nick, my chauffeur, charges extra after midnight. And even though you are my godson, there are limits to my generosity. So leave this party by midnight or you'll have no ride home.
But midnight's 15 minutes away.
Make that 1 minute. You better hope she hits a dinner. Play ball!
Cinderella swings, and it's a long fly ball. Way back, way back. Bob crosses the plate, and his cleat slips from his foot.
And he keeps on going.
Where's he off to in such a hurry?
And look at Cinderella. She's running the wrong way. She's running towards the parking lot.
I thought she loved me. She even won the game for me. But then,
I feel for you, my brother, for my love has run away too.
you mean Bob?
Yes. Oh, is that awesome, my children? Look!
Cinderella's got a slipper.
Bob's money sneaker, it fell off.
That's what comes from not tying your laces properly.
All we need to do is search the kingdom to find the men and women who can wear these
But
shoes.
surely, my dear, everyone in the kingdom has feet.
Honestly, Father, don't you ever read fairy tales?
Let the search begin.
Well, how is everyone? Enjoying the story? Yeah! Now, the last time we saw Cinderella and Bob, they had just been transformed to attend the birthday party of the prince and princess. Wait, stop! What is it? They did the baseball scene at ballroom scene with Dallas. The whole thing? Dancing, baseball, muddy cleat, glass slipper, everything. But we just ran out to get some burgers. We were coming right back.
Sorry about this, folks. Now, where are we? Yes, the prince and princess had a royal decree to all the young people to try on the glass slipper.
And the muddy cleat. But the search was not going very well.
I don't understand. Why can't we order the shoes in another size? I know a glass slipper site on the internet that has free delivery.
My dear, the only thing we need to order in another size is a brain for you.
Quite right, my love. My genius is a bit overpowering for most people.
So far, we've tried the glass slipper on 4,642 feet, and not one of them is small enough to fit inside. And we've tried the muddy sneaker on 4,643 feet, and not one of them is big enough to keep it from falling off.
I will never find my princess.
I will never find my prince.
And I will never understand how these things tie.
We can go back to yesterday. We should ask everyone
But we can't go back to yesterday, can we?
What we need is more plot development.
You being the rival of Lou, the UPS guy?
Lou, I still get to see you. Have you delivered a royal copy of the decree to every household in the kingdom?
If he has, we guys end the play and go home.
Actually, Your Majesty, I still have 2 households to visit on the far outskirts of the kingdom.
So there's still hope?
Actually, no, there isn't. The 2 houses belong to the evil family and the cruel family. So you see.
Never mind that. Lou.
But it's gonna rain!
Remember, Lou, neither rain nor snow.
I thought that was the postal service.
Excuse me, but I'm an old woman with a secret I have kept for many years. Now the time has come for me to reveal what I alone know. May I speak?
No.
I beg your pardon.
No, you may not speak. You know as well as I do, the old lady with the secret is at the end of the play. Now be off with you. Sorry about that, folks. So how do you guys like the show so far? I know, isn't it great? I'm in it. So, how's the weather outside, huh? How about that airplane food? Now, who's your favorite character? I think we're ready to start.
How many times have I told you, Cinderella? You have to wash the dark clothes separately. Our tent skirts should not be pink.
I'm sorry, stepmother.
We can't possibly go to the country club now, Mother.
We'd be the laughing stock of the kingdom.
That's the idea. Very well. Well, Ethel, Esmeralda, and I go shopping for new tennis clothes. You will rewire the kitchen and build a retaining wall in the garden
And build a new roof on the garage.
Why, it sounds like a suitor has come calling. I wonder who it could be for. Come in.
I have a decree here just to occupy.
I'll take it. I'm an occupant.
I've been an occupant longer than you have.
I'll take it. If you look closely, it's addressed to cruel occupant. That's me. Hear ye. All persons in the kingdom under 19 years of age are commanded to wait upon the prince and princess in their palace ASAP. Please bring baseball socks and stockings.
I knew the prince would invite us back. He ignored you all evening. He must be pining for me.
Come on, girls, we're off to the palace. One of you will be married by nightfall. Not you, Cinderella. You still have work to do. Dear girl, you've got to listen well. You take your work too lightly. There's not much hustle in your bustle. You need to be more sprightly. I've done the best a mother could. I've loved you like my own, and in return I'd like to see you work your fingers to the bone. You got work to do. 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 You got work to do, and you don't get a break till
I'm sorry, stepfather. I really thought you could deduct the cost of anything. You used to be cruel.
I'm evil, I keep telling you. The boys are cruel. Do you know what the Royal Venue Service is going to do to me because of your blunder?
I was sort of hoping for jail time.
Maybe we can lock him in the cellar for a few days.
No, let's make him sleep up on the roof in the rain.
I have a scroll here for the evil household.
You see, he knows I'm evil. What are you waiting for, a tip?
I'll just be going now.
What's it say, Father?
Well, perhaps Mortimer should read it. He could use a practice.
Hear ye, hear ye. All persons in the kingdom under 19 years of age are commanded to wait upon the prince and princess in the palace. ASAP, using baseball socks and stockings.
I'm not sure I have any stockings.
I knew it. The princess is in love with one of my boys.
It has to be me, Father. She must admire the way I strike out in graceful poise.
I'm sure it's me, Father. She must admire the noble way I drop all those fly balls.
Now, boys, there is no point in arguing. We must go to the palace to figure out which one the princess favors. Not you, Bob. I want you to stay here and redo these taxes by the time we get back.
When you finish that, you can alphabetize my slug collection.
And wash all the windows.
You got work to do.
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 You got work to do. And you don't get a break till the work is through. I want to see motivation.
Motivation.
I want to smell perspiration.
Perspiration.
See knees and elbows getting down in that dirt.
Sweating and getting down in that dirt.
And it better be spick and span.
Or you'll be jumping from the fire to the frying pan. If you don't do the work, Brother Bob is in a world of hurt.
Do I make myself clear?
Yes, sir.
You got work to do.
I got work to do.
You got work to do.
I got work to do.
You got work to do, and you don't get a break till the work is through. That's right.
You got work to do.
I got work to do.
You got work to do.
I got work to do.
You got work to do, and you don't get a break till the work is through. You got work to do, and you don't get a break till the work is through.
Yeah. And I don't do windows.
Two more subjects to try the slipper, Your Majesty.
They're just trying to sleep.
Send them in, ladies first.
None of them are ladies.
Oh, great King Roger, I thank you for this honor. I'm not worthy to tie the laces on your shoes.
Actually, they do need time if you wouldn't mind.
If you will step this way, please, we'd like for you to try on this last slipper.
I really don't look good in glass. You wouldn't have anything in fur, would you? Tiger or leopard would be purrs. You can understand, Ethel. The prince will marry any young lady who possesses a foot to fit into this glass slipper.
I'll try it on. My big toe fits perfectly.
Her feet are too big, I'm afraid, just like everyone else's.
My feet are smaller than hers. Let me try.
I fit 2 toes in.
I'm sorry, Miss Ethel. The prince said your whole foot must fit in.
But that's impossible. Nobody's feet are that small. You may go, ladies.
Are my shoes tied?
Yes, Your Majesty. Surely my daughters.
You said you would go. Now be on.
I failed, I suppose. Those girls were the last in the kingdom. I will never find my princess.
He seems a bit dramatic. Greetings, Your Majesty. I brought my boys just like you back.
Step this way, gentlemen. I said step this way.
Sorry, sir. No one ever calls us gentlemen. you to try the sneaker.
The prince wants us to be on his baseball team? It's better than marrying the princess. Give me that stick. This is huge! Are you sure I shouldn't put both of my feet in?
Perhaps your brother should try.
Yeah, you always had small feet anyways. Maybe I put 3 or 4 socks on, they would fit perfect.
Only one sock per foot, I'm afraid.
Since one of my boys won't be playing on the baseball team, perhaps you could talk about one of them marrying the princess.
I'd rather marry a troll. I know a couple of very attractive trolls. I could leave you a number. Be off, all of you. The word you.
If it please your majesty, I'm an old woman with a dark secret that will shed light on the problems of the prince and princess.
How can a dark secret shed light?
Begging your majesty's pardon, but it's common knowledge that dark secrets belonging to old ladies cannot be revealed until the final scene of the play. And we still have, how much time do we still have?
One more scene.
One more scene.
Well then, let's get on with it.
Hello, who are you and why are you walking through the forest?
My name is Twinderella. I've run away from my cruel stepmother. I'm trying to get to the royal palace to beg protection of the king, but there wasn't a bus for hours, so I thought I'd walk.
That's a funny coincidence. I'm with my evil stepfather and I'm walking through the palace too.
Do I know you from somewhere? You look awfully familiar.
When I look at you, like I'm looking in a mirror.
Exactly, except of course you're shorter than me, and your eyes are a different color, and you're not wearing a dress. But other than that,
Well, your feet are a bit smaller than mine.
goodness, I've never seen such big feet in all my life.
Yeah, I get that a lot. Shall we walk together?
Why not?
I guess there's no point in keeping these.
They'll only remind us of our misery.
I thought all these stories were supposed to end in and they lived happily ever after.
I guess even in fairy tales are exceptions to the rules, shall we?
Percy, Petunia, time for dinner.
Coming.
I tell you, my foot is killing me. I don't know where I lost my feet, but I walked all the way across the kingdom in one shoe.
Yeah, we'll try walking all the way across the kingdom in one shoe made of glass.
You mean a shoe like this?
My missing slipper! Now the paint can be the same in both my feet. Now that's a big shoe.
Where?
That shoe over there. I'd like to see a foot that would fit in that thing.
See it? You've been walking next to it this whole time. That's my missing cleat.
Come on, let's go to the palace. My feet are feeling better already.
Hey, Mother, I feel like having a fourth helping of dessert tonight. I'm too depressed.
2 beggars at the gate, Your Majesty, begging for your protection.
Send them in.
Begging your majesty's pardon, but we are both,
Orphans.
orphans, that's right. We are both orphans seeking safe lodging.
Do you see what I see?
Your majesty, the shoes.
I know, they keep coming untied.
Not your shoes, Roger. Those shoes.
Your foot fits the glass slipper perfectly.
And your foot completely fills the muddy sneaker.
Well, that should hardly come as a surprise. After all, these are our shoes.
My angel!
My hero.
My shoelaces.
Wait, stop!
What's wrong?
As you can see, there are a lot of children in the audience today. So maybe we better skip all the joyful reunion and get on with the wedding.
Why, what's wrong with the joyful reunion?
You know, the kissing.
Maybe it would be better to skip the joyful reunion. You will marry me, won't you?
And you will marry me.
Of course we will.
Well, let's get on with the wedding and celebration.
Cinderella and the prince will very soon be married. Princess Petunia and Bob will soon be wed. Sound the trumpets, beat the trumpets, let next raise your voice. Alleluia, alleluia, come revel and rejoice. Celebration, 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 celebration. Cinderella, Cinderella, now you are my princess.
Bob, oh my Bob, yes my Bob, you are my prince.
Sound the trumpets, beat the drums.
Let's have a royal ball. Alleluia, alleluia, make merry one and all.
Celebration, 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 come celebrate.
Silence, everyone. Sit down. Now, I know this is the last scene, and I'm tired of following people around for the whole show, so I'm going to tell my secret.
What secret?
Years ago, I was a nursemaid for a beautiful young woman and her handsome husband. The woman bore twin babies, one boy and one girl. Before the twins could walk, their parents were carried off by wild beasts, and I was forced to give them up to the care of cruel, evil step-parents.
Does this story have a point because they're trying to have a wedding here?
That was many years ago, but I could still recognize those twins, for she had the tiniest feet of any child, and he had the largest.
You mean?
That's right, Bob and Cinderella are those long-lost twins.